Welcome students. Now we have read about the universal law of gravitation. Now we have to get information regarding that Newton's law of gravitation in vector form, or Newton's law is in accordance with the third law of motion. So for that very purpose we consider two masses, mass of m1 and m2. They are separated by a distance of r, as their centers are separated by a distance of r. And now this mass m2 applies the force on body of mass m1, and this is the force on second. This very body of mass m2 applies the force on a body of mass m1. That is the force, that is f12, that is the force on first due to second. And we're having another term f21. What is f21? It is the force on second, force exerted on this very body by this mass m1. So it is going to be in this very direction, because this body m1 is going to drag the body m2 towards itself, and body m2 is going to drag the body m1 towards itself. So for that very purpose we are having two bodies of mass m1 m2 separated by a distance r. And then we are having now, according to gravitational law of force, that is f21. What is f21? That is the force on second, force on second due to first. This is the direction, this is the force on second due to first. It will be what? G m1 m2 over r square, and we're having a unit vector r21. What is r21? r21 r21, it is the unit vector in the direction of f21, where r21 is unit vector in direction of f21. Similarly, the mass m1 is attracted by mass m2. Similarly, mass m1 is attracted by mass m2 by a force f12. What is f12? That is the force on first due to second. So which implies f12 equals to, that will be g mass of one body into mass of second body divided by the separation between two bodies, and this is the unit vector, where r12, it is the unit vector in the direction of f12, in the direction of f12. But r12 and r21, r12 and r21, they are equal, because the distance between two bodies is not going to change. But r12 unit vector is equal to minus times r21. Why minus? Minus here, minus negative sign means opposite in direction, opposite in direction, because they are opposite to each other. So if we are going to use in one among the two equations this very value, here if we are going to use in equation, this equation first, equation second, use third in second, what will we get? Use 3 in second, what we get? We get f12 equals to minus times g m1 m2 by r square, and it will be r21. This is equation fourth. So we are having now f12 equals to minus you just keep outwards. G m1 m2 r square r to 1. Here G m1 m2 r square r to 1, that is simply f to 1, f to 1. So from this equation you can conclude that this gravitation law, universal law of gravitation, is in accordance with Newton's third law of motion. That is, the two forces are equal but opposite in direction. If two bodies, if I will I will explain a bit. If this is one body and this is another body, this body exerts a force, if I will say a force of F, this body B exerts a force of F on body A. At the same time, body A also exerts a force of F on body B. As a result of which the two forces are equal but they are opposite in direction. This is all for today. Tomorrow will be with another lecture. Till then, Allah Hafiz.